Pisces, welcome to your reading for the full moon in Gemini. I hope you are doing well. So this is going to be the last full moon of the year. It will peak on December 4th. We are currently in this energy right now. It is potent 3 days before the 4th, and it will be potent 3 days after. So this can inspire some deep conversations. It can, create creative ideas. Maybe you're talking about ideas with somebody. You can explore different viewpoints, having the conversation and seeing something from somebody else's viewpoint. Basically, it's just getting a whole new perspective. So the Gemini energy is flexible, right? They like to talk. They're very curious. They're adaptable, right? And so it's much like, maybe needing to be a little bit more adaptable. I want to find out what area of your life this full moon could be affecting for you, okay? What do we have for Pisces? Full moon in Gemini, please. Okay, so we have the 4th house. This is home, family, childhood, and we have Jupiter. So this is about growth, expansion, good fortune, opportunity, miracles, and travel. Okay, so something with the home life. Maybe some good fortune possibly going on with, home and family. Experiencing some positive changes going on. Let's get more. Let's get more on this for Pisces. Okay. So I'm talking to a Pisces that I want to say you are at a point I feel like, on social media, you're opening up more. It's like you're allowing more people to have access into your life as somebody who has been single. And I feel that social media for you, whatever platform that may be, could be different for everybody, is almost a diary of your life. Okay, so it's like, you're making yourself more available openly in public and allowing people access to your thoughts. It's like social media is like a diary of your life, and your thoughts, places you've been, places you're going. Okay? Can get down with that. Can we get more on this, please? It's like you're not hiding yourself anymore. You're being more open with your home life. your family life. It's like you're documenting your own life. Okay, that's interesting. Can we get more? It's like a place that holds all your memories. Yeah, the train moving on life's journey. The water carrier. The train is Gemini energy, I'm sorry. The water carrier, we have Aquarius energy. You know, you've expressed, you know, some of the suffering you've gone through. You know, and by you expressing yourself and opening up your life story and allowing social media, others to have access to, like, things that have not been so great in your life. It's very therapeutic for you. It's a way of you opening up and expressing yourself. Here's the Pearl. There's the Cancer energy. There's the emotion. That's what I was just getting ready to say. You know, it helps. I'm getting chills. It helps to balance, to communicate your life journey, because we all have ups and downs, and we all have good and bad days. We all get grumpy, we're all happy, and if people are smiling every day, who are happy every day, I don't trust those people. I'm sorry, I don't, because we are human. We do have emotions, we do go through things, and they should be expressed. And this definitely helps balance you. It shows, you know, your compassionate side. And it shows, you know, that you care for others. You know, and here's the moon again. The Pearl has the moon. In Pisces, you know, you are, you know, part of the moon, for sure. And it's like you're allowing people to see more layers of you. Wow. And it's all just by opening up to your life story with the journal. You know, you're opening up and you're writing about your feelings and your happy moments and your down moments. Pisces, you're being a real person. You're being a true, authentic, real person. And whether you know it or not, this is helping the folks that are on social media that have access to you. I like this. You know, it helps to develop character, and you're teaching others to be more authentic and to develop their character. So while you're doing this to be therapeutic for yourself, you're helping others as well, because they're like, wow, Pisces, look how real they are. Like, they literally are saying, you know, what they're really genuinely sad about today. And then, you know, a week from today, you're showing joy and happiness. It's not like it's crazy up and downs. It's just the natural flow of life. You're being a real person and you're influencing others to be a real person. We need more people like you. Ace of Cups. Yes, it's, opening up yourself emotionally and spiritually. There's the Death card, transformation. Scorpio energy. You're showing people how they can change themselves, transform themselves from being inauthentic. I mean, let's face it, how many times do we open up Facebook or Instagram, whatever it may be, and you've got that friend that's always posting pictures when they're on travel and they're happy and life's great. They refuse to show you when they're going through a breakup, or they've lost a job, or they've lost a pet. Oh, God forbid if you show any kind of emotion that might make you look weak, right? You're the Knight of Swords. So you're the type of person that's like, seize the moment. Be in the moment. Come in and speak your true, authentic feelings. It teaches you to let go. Like I said, it was therapeutic. So when you talk about it, it's you getting it off your chest, and also at the same time you're recognizing what it is you need to let go of, what it is you need to change so you can have that new beginning. So life is a journey, and it's a journey of ups and downs. It teaches you that sometimes you just go with the flow of life. If you feel like you want to cry, cry. If you feel like you want to laugh, laugh. There's nothing wrong with that, and you're teaching others to express their emotions because they're seeing you do it, and you're doing this on a public platform. I like that, Pisces. It's, with Aquarius being in Pluto, that's about the humanitarian. So your humanitarian is coming out. It is coming out through your journaling publicly. It's very helpful to people, whether you know this or not. You're going to know it now when you see this video, though. What angel number do we have here, please, for Pisces? Oop, oop. 0220. Act on your idea. Practical goals, divine timing, ambition, collaboration, discipline, progress, opportunity, and growth. Good fortune is on your side, and with wise judgment, you can achieve your goals. Now is the perfect time to reach new heights. Recognize this pattern. Act on your potential. Your plans are about to flourish. You're on the brink of a spectacular ascent, Embrace the opportunities ahead. You know, you might end up even you might already be doing this. If you're not, you know, there are opportunities for you to turn your social media into something that can profit you, right? You know, a lot of people are doing that. They're out there, you know, showing their journeys with old senior dogs. I follow a couple of those people. You know, there's another guy that, you know, has, you know, a history of depression and had a rough life, you know, before he ended up with his two chihuahuas. And so he's got this beautiful life because he's so open about, you know, the struggles of his life, right? We all have skeletons in the closet. We all have struggles. We all have things we go through, but they're not afraid to talk about it. And then they show their journey. It's almost like they're on this spiritual journey of out documenting their lives and the true ups and downs and pitfalls and the times that their life is rising up, and it's beautiful because it's authentic, it's real. And I think, you know, this is why I say people are realizing who they genuinely connect with, because it's like, who's being real, who's being fake, you know, who genuinely cares, who doesn't, who's just out there just to make a buck, right? To get a shock factor out of people. Clickbait. No, that's not you. You're just showing your story, and it's true, and it's helping people. And just know that you could turn that into profit for yourself, you know? I think that's an amazing reading, Pisces. This is beautiful. I do hope this was helpful, because I think you're already helping yourself by opening up about your life. I think you're helping yourself, but if you're here and this is for confirmation, just so you know that you're making an impact on other people's lives, not only your own, here you go. This is it. This is your confirmation. It's beautiful. I hope this was helpful, Pisces. Much love and light, and I will talk to you soon.